You know what's crazier than Taylor Swift dating an NFL tight end? His high school football coach spilling the tea about meeting the biggest pop star on the planet. Yeah, we're diving into that today, and trust me, this story hits different. But first, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell icon because Celebrity Treadmill is about to serve you the juiciest celebrity content faster than Travis Kelce runs a post route. So picture this. You're Jeff Rotsky, a high school football coach from Cleveland Heights, Ohio. You spent years coaching this tall, goofy kid who could catch anything you threw at him. Fast forward a couple decades, and that same kid is now dating, and recently got engaged to, none other than Taylor Allison Swift. The Taylor Swift. The woman who can sell out stadiums in literal seconds, who's basically achieved world domination through friendship bracelets and breakup anthems. How do you even process that? Jeff Rotsky didn't just process it, he lived it. And when he opened up about his first encounter with Taylor, the internet collectively lost its mind. Because here's the thing about this story, it's not just about a coach meeting a superstar. It's about the surreal moment when your former player's life becomes so astronomically huge that you need a moment to remember he used to be the kid running drills on a high school field. Rotsky described the meeting as something straight out of a fever dream. Imagine you're at a game, probably thinking about defensive formations and whether your team remembered to hydrate, and suddenly you're introduced to someone whose face is on billboards in Times Square. Someone who has more Grammy Awards than you have coaching whistles. The cognitive dissonance must hit like a linebacker on third down. But here's where it gets interesting. Rotsky wasn't starstruck in the way you'd expect. Sure, he knew who Taylor Swift was. Everyone with a pulse and a Spotify account knows who Taylor Swift is. But his perspective was different. He wasn't seeing Taylor Swift, international megastar. He was seeing the woman who made his former player light up like a stadium on game night. And honestly, that's pretty wholesome in a world where celebrity relationships usually have the shelf life of grocery store sushi. Now let's talk about what this meeting represents in the grand scheme of the Travis and Taylor phenomenon. Because this isn't just any celebrity couple. This is the collision of two completely different universes. You've got the NFL, which is basically American culture on steroids, literally and figuratively. Then you've got Taylor Swift, who transcends music and has become her own cultural ecosystem. When these two worlds collided, it created a media supernova that hasn't stopped exploding since they went public. The engagement in August 2024 sent shockwaves through both industries. Suddenly, football fans who couldn't name a single Taylor Swift song beyond Shake It Off were becoming Swifties. Meanwhile, Taylor's fans who thought a tight end was a dramatic conclusion to a rom-com were learning football terminology faster than you can say it's been a cruel summer. The crossover appeal is absolutely bonkers. But back to Coach Rotsky, because his perspective gives us something rare in celebrity culture: authenticity. This is a guy who knew Travis before the Super Bowl rings, before the endorsement deals, before he became the guy who could make Taylor Swift write happy love songs instead of vengeful breakup anthems. Rotsky remembers Travis as a high school kid with potential, not Travis Kelce, the brand. And when he met Taylor, he saw her through that same grounded lens. According to Rotsky, Taylor was gracious, down-to-earth, and genuinely interested in hearing stories about young Travis. She wasn't doing the celebrity thing where you smile and nod while mentally planning your escape route. She was engaged, asking questions, laughing at the embarrassing high school stories that every coach keeps in their back pocket like trading cards. And that tells you something about why this relationship actually works. Think about it. Taylor Swift has dated actors, musicians, and other celebrities who exist in her stratosphere. But Travis brings something different to the table. He's got one foot in the celebrity world and one foot still planted in reality. The guy still acts like he can't believe his luck, which, let's be honest, is refreshing when most celebrity couples act like they're doing us a favor by existing in public. And while Taylor's been busy dropping her new album, The Life of a Showgirl, which has been dominating charts and making everyone feel feelings they didn't know they had, she's also reportedly deep in wedding planning mode. Can you imagine that Pinterest board? It's probably crashed 3 times just from the weight of possibilities. The wedding of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce isn't just going to be an event. It's going to be a cultural moment that breaks the internet, possibly literally. The stadium appearances, the sweet gestures, the way Travis showed up to Eras Tour shows like a supportive golden retriever in human form. All of it has kept this relationship in the spotlight brighter than 1,000 camera flashes. But moments like Coach Rotsky's meeting with Taylor remind us that beneath all the spectacle, there are real people with real histories and connections that matter. Here's what makes this story resonate beyond just celebrity gossip. It's the reminder that no matter how famous you become, there are people who knew you when. Teachers who remember you falling asleep in class, coaches who remember you missing catches, friends who have embarrassing photos they could absolutely sell to TMZ but won't because they're decent humans. These are the anchors that keep celebrities tethered to reality when everything else is spinning at warp speed. Jeff Rotsky meeting Taylor Swift is basically a masterclass in how small moments can reveal big truths about celebrity relationships. It's not about the red carpets or the Instagram posts with millions of likes. It's about whether someone can walk into a room full of people from their partner's past and make everyone feel comfortable. And apparently, Taylor passed that test with flying colors. The fact that Rotsky felt compelled to share this story tells us he was genuinely impressed. Coaches aren't exactly known for gushing about celebrities. These are people who've seen teenage boys try to convince them that their dog ate their playbook. They've got pretty solid BS detectors. So when a coach says someone was authentic and cool, you can pretty much take that to the bank. What's also fascinating is how this relationship has changed the landscape for both the NFL and the music industry. The NFL is getting viewers who never cared about football before. Taylor Swift is introducing her massive fanbase to a sport they might have written off as just dudes crashing into each other. It's a cultural exchange program disguised as a romance, and honestly, it's kind of genius from a business perspective, even if that's not why they're together. The media frenzy around this couple shows no signs of slowing down. Every game Travis plays becomes must-see TV for Swifties hoping to catch a glimpse of Taylor in a luxury box. Every award show Taylor attends has people wondering if Travis will show up in a suit looking like he's still slightly confused about how he got here. It's entertainment gold, and both of them seem to be handling it with surprising grace. And let's be real, in an era where celebrity relationships often feel manufactured for Instagram engagement, there's something refreshing about a couple that genuinely seems to enjoy each other's company. The way they look at each other isn't giving PR stunt. It's giving actual feelings, which in Hollywood is rarer than a decent sequel. So what can we learn from Coach Rotsky's experience meeting Taylor Swift? Maybe it's that the best relationships are the ones where both people can exist comfortably in each other's worlds. Where meeting the people from your partner's past isn't a dreaded obligation but an opportunity to learn more about the person you love. Where grace and authenticity matter more than headlines and photo ops. As Taylor and Travis continue planning what will undoubtedly be the wedding of the decade, stories like this remind us why people are so invested in their relationship. It's not just about two famous people getting together. It's about two people from completely different worlds finding common ground and building something real in the most public way possible. Thanks for watching Celebrity Treadmill. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Travis and Taylor's world, make sure you're subscribed because we've got more celebrity content coming your way. Until next time, keep running on that celebrity treadmill with us.